The Arctic Library. Beneath the shifting ice of the Arctic Ocean, there is a place where time is kept not in years, but in layers of frozen memory. Dr. Anya Sharma called it the Arctic Library, a vast, submerged cavern network where the ice walls held perfectly preserved samples of Earth's atmosphere from millennia past, captured in microscopic bubbles. Anya and her small team lived in a research station perched on the edge of the ice, their work silent and urgent. They were historians of the air itself, drilling deep ice cores to understand Earth's climatic past. But this season, their core samples revealed something new, something impossible. Trapped in ice that should have been 10,000 years old were traces of a synthetic compound called Krylon-7, an industrial coolant patented only 40 years earlier. It shouldn't have been there. At first, Anya assumed contamination, a flaw in their equipment or methodology. But when 3 separate cores, drilled 50 miles apart, all showed the same anomaly, she knew, the ice wasn't just melting. It was bleeding. Time itself was leaking. Her discovery coincided with the arrival of a corporate icebreaker, sleek and silent, belonging to Glacier Works, a company specializing in atmospheric remediation. Their head of operations, a man named Carl Eklund, requested a meeting. "We know what you found," he said calmly, standing in her lab as snow blew past the window. "And we're here to help." Glacier Works, he explained, had been testing Krylon-7 decades earlier in secret atmospheric experiments meant to slow ice melt. The compound had been injected into clouds over the Arctic, a desperate attempt to reflect sunlight and cool the planet. It had failed, and the project was buried. But now, as the ice melted faster than ever, the trapped Krylon-7 was re-entering the atmosphere and interacting with modern pollutants, creating a new, hyperpotent greenhouse gas. "We can fix this," Carl insisted. "We have a new compound that can neutralize it. But we need your core data. All of it." Anya hesitated. Glacier Works hadn't come forward until they were caught. Their solution felt like another experiment, another layer of interference in a system they clearly didn't understand. That night, she reviewed the data again. And she found it, a pattern. The Krylon-7 wasn't just leaking randomly. It was pooling in the library's deepest chambers, where the ice was oldest and most fragile. If it destabilized further, it wouldn't just release gas, it could trigger a chain reaction, collapsing the entire ice shelf. She refused to hand over the data. The next morning, the Glacier Works icebreaker was gone. But their sensors remained, autonomous drones now circling her station, blocking satellite signals, jamming communications. They weren't just hiding the truth, they were burying it. With her cut off and alone, Anya realized the only way out was deeper in. She and her team suited up and descended into the library itself, a breathtaking cathedral of blue ice, where light fractured into 1,000 hues and the walls whispered with the breath of ancient ages. Using handheld spectrometers, they mapped the Krylon-7 concentrations. It was worse than she feared. The compound had formed a crystalline lattice deep within the ice, amplifying its potency. But they also discovered something else, a natural bacterium, previously unknown, thriving in the oldest ice. It was slowly consuming the Krylon-7, breaking it down into harmless elements. Nature was already healing itself, in the one place humans hadn't yet thought to interfere. Anya documented everything. Then, using a low-frequency sonar buoy meant for polar bear tracking, she broadcast the data on a loop, a digital SOS thrown into the icy wind. It was a fishing boat from Longyearbyen that picked it up. Within hours, the world knew. Glacier Works was investigated. Their permits revoked. Anya's research was published in full, including the discovery of the ice bacterium, now named Pseudomonas glaciensis, a testament to the Arctic's quiet resilience. She still works at the edge of the ice. But now, she listens more than she drills. The Arctic Library holds more than memories. It holds solutions, for those patient enough to read without rewriting. And sometimes, the most